Ladies and gentlemen, there are sad days, and then there are days like this. There's no funeral. There's no cremation. There's no real talk of how you deal with a passing like this. It's something that will stay with you forever and will always have a piece of your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, AMC movie theaters have closed in our town.
They didn't even tell us.
And Nicole Kidman didn't call us once.
She won't answer my goddamn calls. She won't return a text.
I'll tell you right now,
She's
Ray.
Ghosted us.
I'll tell you right now, heartbreak doesn't feel good in a place like this.
No, this is beyond heartbreak. This is betrayal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons. I'm your host, Doug McDoubles, and next to me is the greatest podcast host of all time. It is Ray McFlurry II. How you doing, my friend?
Glad to be back.
Yeah?
Episode 61, I believe.
Dude, let's go.
Crazy.
When we get to 69, we're going to be naked.
Yeah.
We're going to be shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just going to have nipple tassels on.
There we go.
I want to just express something really quick, like we just did in the intro, because that's what you'll use for sure.
100%.
I have $45 worth of AMC shit that I didn't get to use because I was so excited to use it with you.
Oh, man.
Because I was going to use it on whatever like stuff was going to be at like the table. Like I was like, oh, dude, I have $45. Like I'm buying us popcorn bucket. I'm doing whatever you know what happened, right?
They shut down
forever? They shut the fuck down. Forever. The app said permanently closed.
Yes. They sent me an email at like 2:30 in the morning saying, oh, sorry, yours is closed. Here's where their nearest one is. 2 hours away. No.
It's like a dad that left for milk, bro. What do you mean?
What the fuck?
What do you mean there's another dad down the street?
We just watched Kung Fu Panda 4 there, dog.
Dude.
Months ago, but we just were there.
It's sad to think that that's the last movie we saw in AMC.
Well, thank God it wasn't Madam Web. Fuck me. That would have been tragic.
That would have been devastating.
Yeah.
That would have been fitting. But that's the last movie they put in there. You know, when it shut down back then, we're like, God. Ugh. The only people that are coming to the Saturday Morning Cartoon, guys. Woohoo! You see us in the back. Woo!
Yeah. Do less celebrity.
Where's my SMC boys? Woo! Yeah, that's my dogs. Yeah. These my loyal boys.
Goddamn right.
And
what did that loyalty do for us? Not a damn thing.
Fuck all, dude.
You know, we're free agents.
You know where we're going? Wherever we want. We might even go to a fucking drive-in for this shit, dude.
We're free agents. You're right. Tower Drive-In, Malco,
get high as shit, dude.
Cineplex, whatever.
Dude.
We're taking offers.
You know, just hit us
up. We're
taking
offers. We're free agents.
We will pitch commercials. We will be in them. We will write them all. We will do as much promotion as you want without hesitation. That's it. We just ask to see movies free forever.
Please.
Or at least
free agents.
Or at least for the year. Or at least our contract is up. You know what I mean? Sign us to a 2-year deal. We'll do all kinds of shit, dude. Whatever.
Listen, we've been betrayed. We're heartbroken. We're vulnerable. You know, we're free agents.
Just take advantage of us.
Take advantage.
It's that simple. You know what I mean? I'm Dakota Johnson. You're my agency. Just ruin me for a second. You know what I mean? Just like sign me to something that I might not like later on, but I want to sign it. Just give it to us. I want Ray to hit me with like, yeah, dude, we got a movie deal. And I sign it, and then she was like, okay, so it's a drive-in in Nova Scotia, and they're flying us out.
Yeah, we'll go every time, every week.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle of Russia. How do you feel about?
Maybe not that one.
That's what I'm saying.
How are they watching our shit? Period.
In Soviet Russia, SMC, good for us.
Good shit.
He said, "Oh, bread is bread. Yes, bread is bread. I like these. These boys smart. Bread is bread. Yes."
Oh, God damn it. Yeah. So our business email is in the bio. We're fielding offers. Send us your contracts.
Yes.
You know, AMC's broken our hearts. Yeah, the cartoon boys are moving on. It's big news.
It's kind of devastating, to be honest.
It's been a big part of our brand.
Yeah.
Talking about Nicole and AMC, and yeah, I mean, I knew they didn't like our pitch ad for the new commercial, but damn.
But like
to punish us like this for it.
To take it away like that.
This is true punishment, dog.
You know what, dude? I'll fucking say it. Everyone go to Malco. Go to Malco. Don't go to AMC.
Well, let Malco pay us first before we say that. Free agents.
Free agents. No,
Free agents.
free agents, free ads. I'll do whatever you want, dude. I'll let you watch movies off me. You can project the movie on my back.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'll act out movies for you. You know.
Oh, it's your new hustle, bro.
Exactly. For $4.99, just pay us and I'll just act out movies for you. You know, you ever seen Gladiator? I'm a gladiator.
For
$4.99, please.
$8.99 a month, you'll Reefer recap them in person. It's like, what do you want to watch today? Well, I want to watch Lords of Dogtown, and then it's just Doug like, well, here's what happened. Okay. So it's starring this guy.
All right, so you just get this shit right.
And then you restart every time you fuck up.
Yeah,
you're like, So it's starring John Travolta. So it's starring John Travolta. And you're just doing that in person in front of him. Just
I want
Reefer recaps live. God, what a concept that would be.
I paid good money.
That's our live show in the future. Reefer
Oh my goodness, can you
live.
imagine, dude? All right, you guys want a Reefer recap?
There we go. We roll up the fattest fucking hog leg we can.
Yep.
Smoke that whole thing. And
Now, you guys ever see Half Baked and like, of course we had no, never,
no, never.
That's it, dude. That's gonna be so good, dude. You're just gonna look. You're gonna go like, no.
Yep, lead them in the chant.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, here we go. Oh, dude, that's the new dream.
That's the new
sell
dream.
out a theater and be like, all right, guys. So what do we? Whoo, fuck, man. It was just
sell out a theater for an hour of Reefer recaps.
I'm down as fuck. And
Oh, goddamn.
AMC ain't selling out theaters right now. We might as well take that market. We might as well rent that bitch out.
Bro, motherfuckers.
Whatever, man. We are now SMC theaters.
Yeah.
Heartbreak will always feel okay. That's about it.
That's it.
We got movies. What do you want?
We're hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
We got Finding Nemo and Madagascar 3. What do you want to watch?
Is that the one where they're in Africa? No.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
My bad.
It's Europe's Most Wanted. This guy, fucking Johnny Hannah doesn't know fucking geometry. I think it's geography. I know what I said.
Yeah, that's the dream. We could have a small town theater. It only runs whatever Madagascar movie you want in Jerry Maguire. You know,
just the B movie every Sunday.
B movie every Sunday. There we go.
Yep.
Jerry Maguire matinees every day of the week. Weekdays.
Yeah.
Weekdays.
At 4 and 6.
That's the dream theater, bro.
Yeah. We'll have a video. We'll have our podcast episode talking about not watching Black Adam running at noon, 5 and 9.
There we go.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Yeah, dude. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. We can do this. This is $1 million idea.
It's attainable. My true goal in life, like, we're getting close to monetization on YouTube. So YouTube money is my first goal in life, right?
Right.
Get some amount of YouTube money. And then after that, to build my wealth, my goal has always been to build a pizza shop in like a mid-sized southern town. And just like when I retire, I can just go make pizzas like a couple hours a day, you know?
I don't think I've ever heard that before in a day of my life from you. And I am beyond pleased with that little, like, what do you want to do when you retire, man? I genuinely want to move to like the Midwest and just make pizzas.
Dude.
What?
That's the goal. That's the goal. I'd love to own a fucking franchise something, but be like an owner in it, not just be like I own a Taco Bell type of thing, but like,
dude, raise pies.
Yeah.
Just you with a mustache.
Like Simple Simon. Give me a Simple Simon's franchise somewhere. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me a Little Caesars, like two. Give me two Little Caesars. You know what I mean? And like in Tacoma, Washington, and just let me.
That'd be so sick. Yeah, I think that's my goal eventually.
I genuinely would love to be a football or baseball coach.
Really? That used to be the dream, man. Coach a little basketball.
Because like Shane Gillis erupted something in me, dude, where I was just like, when he was like, there's just something in me that was just like, we got guys. You got guys going half-ass out here. We go full speed, or just tearing up like, I'm so proud to be your head football coach. I want that so fucking bad, Ray. I want that kid I pick on, but I really do like and enjoy. I want him to hit a game-winning 3. I want the crowd to rush in on that kid. You know what I mean? I want to fuck up their status quo and be like, no, we got tryouts for how good you are. I want all the little pickup hoopers to come play. We gonna play the right way.
No, I feel you 100%, man.
Yeah, no, we play for money incentives on my fucking court. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hit a 3, that's a $5 bill. You know what I'm saying?
ahead. Bro.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hit 20 points, that's $50. That's a $50 bill immediate. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get a block, that's $2.
Yeah.
Just make kids want it. Every time you get a sack, that's $5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, once we're full-time podcasters, we'll have to coach like a 6th grade team somewhere.
Dude.
That's what we'll have to do. Let's go back to Shane Gillis real quick because I'm disgusted with how much he made me laugh the other day, and I think you'll be pleased to hear that.
Good.
I watched his bit. I try to watch a podcast bit while I'm rolling, so to just watch something.
I can't wait to hear which one it is.
It was just, it's so dumb. I've never laughed at one before until this one. It's just him talking about eating pizza.
Oh,
he said,
dude.
First slice standing up doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
2 and 3 go on your plate. Number 4, you eat, hope nobody saw. Then it's just like he went through the whole and I was like, God damn, that's just how I ate pizza as a fucking teenage boy.
Dude, 100%.
It made me laugh my ass off. The first one was like, first slice standing up doesn't count. 2 and 3 on the plate. 4, I was like, God damn.
You eat on the way to go sit down,
I was crying, bro. It made me laugh so fucking hard.
Matt makes me laugh harder than Shane does. Like in their podcast, Matt is his best friend. It's Matt and Shane's secret podcast. Yeah. And so he was like, "Yeah, dude, I had a fucking dream the other day. Like I was in class in college, and my professor tried to kick me out because I was soaking wet. But I was like, legally, I can be as drenched as I want in any establishment." And Shane just started fucking laughing. He goes, "Dude, can you imagine just being drenched with your boys, just going to like fucking Fogo de Chao, just in suits, just fucking just drenched? Like, yeah, dude, legally I can be as wet as I want, and you can't tell me what are you gonna do, kick me out? Like, why? I fell in water. I wanted to come get Taco Bell real quick. Like,
is that not okay?
Like I was in tears, and he told their buddy Chris O'Connor, and he told him the bit in the middle of them doing an ad read because their ad read code was drenched, and he was like, why didn't they do something for the podcast? Like they did, drenched. And he was like, what's that for? And he tells him like, because Matt had the idea that you could be wherever you want and as drenched as possible. And as he's reading it zooms into Chris slowly, and he's just. It just erupts. Like the laughter you have at 3 a.m. with your buddies and everyone's sleep deprived. He lay on the couch like on his side laughing. So he goes, that's the funniest shit ever, dude. Just as drenched as you want. Oh, dude.
That's true. There is no legal precedent.
No,
that's true.
Like it's genius.
It's a good bit.
It's genius, man. It's so fucking great. Also, ladies and gentlemen, May 23rd, Tires, Netflix, the TV show with Shane Gillis and friends. Please go check it out. Dude, killing it. Can't believe it. He made a show with all of his friends.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the show, honestly.
It's gonna, dude. Can you imagine just like us getting a fucking can you imagine us getting that check eventually and us doing fucking us doing our show? You know what I'm saying?
Got to finish writing that bitch.
Yeah, that's the same level we'll be on eventually.
Yep. I feel it. One day, man. Speaking of not good shit, let's go on a different vein.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 14 people that were excited, Sony Pictures has officially decided to delay Kraven the Hunter from August 6th to December 13th.
Is this the 3rd or 4th delay?
Second.
Is it only the 2nd?
Yes.
I thought it got pushed back more.
No, it was supposed to be in February. Then it was pushed to August. Now it's just pushed to December.
When was the original release?
On Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Valentine's Day. They delayed it like January 5th. Mm-hmm. Like they did Morbius. Like Morbius was like, oh, yeah, it's supposed to come out in a month, but we're going to postpone it. Yeah.
That was the strike, though. Didn't they delay a bunch at that time? Like Dune and...
Yeah. We'll call it, technically, you're right. The third move because it was supposed to come out a year prior because of the strike.
Oh, okay.
But, yes, you're absolutely right. Like, yeah. So we'll say 3 pushes. But insane that Sony's just like...
What are they doing? It's been done forever. What the fuck are they doing?
Adding stuff. Cutting stuff out, probably. Fixing things from Madam Web.
That's crazy. If they're going to rely on Kraven to try to fix Madam Web, dog.
I still believe in the movie.
Think so?
without a doubt, I believe in Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it if we'll ever get to freaking see it.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You know what the best part about this is? No 15-year-old girls dancing on tables.
Let's hope.
Dude, you know,
Dear God.
no, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
God, that's all I'm asking.
No, dude, he likes older women.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
He was like 19 and started dating one of the producers of Kick-Ass who was like 40. Not a 19-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Hell yeah.
And then they got married and had 2 kids and they've been together since he was like 19. And he was like, I think 30 now.
That's incredible.
Or something like that.
Good
Yeah,
him,
so they've been together for a long, long
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
But she snatched his handsome ass up real fucking quick, dude. Got him real fucking fast. You know what's, hey, you know, hasn't done it much. You know, he's been in a lot of, I mean, he's been in a couple movies, you know, fucking Bullet Train. He was Quicksilver, you know, but like,
Oh yeah.
that's for half a movie, you know.
Don't need to do much. Bro.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it has officially been released and announced that they are making a Mufasa movie, and the trailer has just dropped, and it looks incredible, dude. I was skeptical about it because if they didn't do Mufasa in the animated series, in the animated movies, in the prequels, they did like Lion King 1.5 was, or Lion King 2, I think, was Simba's pride, and it was his daughter. So it was just confusing to say the least. But I am excited to see this because the first one I really liked.
Really?
You know what I mean?
The thing I don't like about it is that people call it live action because what the fuck are you talking about?
It's the closest
It's
we'll get.
CGI.
Yes.
It's all CGI.
But
That's not a real
compared,
fucking lion,
compared to
dog.
the animated movie, it is the live action version.
Yeah, it's just a different animation form. All of the announcements I've seen, like about, was it a trailer dropped or just a picture?
No, trailer.
Trailer dropped. Okay, it was like new trailer from the live action Mufasa, and I'm like, that is not. They did not like. That's not James Cameron. They did not train that lion to talk in this movie.
James Cameron didn't make this. Favreau did. Favreau makes superhero movies and he makes it in Star Wars shows really fucking well. All right? You know what he's not doing? Training a lion. You know why? Because he's already doing better shit.
That's too much, bro.
He don't got time, dude.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. I don't think I ever watched the other one, but...
and you don't have to watch it for this one.
I was annoyed seeing everything call it live action.
I understand. It's different when they're like talking about the live action Aladdin and this, that, and the other. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of live action, they brought back Jeff Bridges for the final installment of Tron. And I can't wait for them to de-age the fuck out of him again to make him a terrible CGI version. It's terrible, dude.
It sucks.
And they haven't beat it since X-Men Last Stand with Charles and fucking Magneto. Like, it hasn't gotten better since like 2010 whenever it came out. Like, it just hasn't. It makes me it's gotten more and more uncanny valley.
It was so bad, like the Star Wars shit, Luke Skywalker. Like, somebody on YouTube did it better than the show did in like 24 hours after the episode dropped.
Also brings me to another point. Can you know all these people that are doing it out of the love of the game, that are making these trailers and this, that, and the other, but they're getting these shitheads to do it terribly and not read the source material. Like, the best thing about Spider-Verse was the fact that they're like, so the guy that did the Lego trailer, we hired his ass.
Yeah.
That was a 14-year-old kid. It took him 3 weeks because he was in the middle of math tests.
He had to do it after he finished his homework, bro.
And only until then. This new generation says, you find a will, there's a way. And this man was like, no, this is what I want to do. He wants to make Lego movies. Let him fucking do it. Let him make every fucking Lego movie he wants if he's doing the trailers like that, dude. No shit. Do them all. I'm down as hell. That sounds great. I'll watch those franchises. I'll watch the Disney Plus episodes of them just being Lego. Do it. Do it. Yesterday you said tomorrow.
God damn it.
Also, Shia LaBeouf is married to Mia Goth.
Okay.
And
good for him.
I know you don't know who that is in the slightest, but she's
heard the name.
Been in a lot of like crazy like horror-esque movies.
Okay.
And she is just delightful. Her voice is just fairy. Just if a fairy was a person, it was Mia. Mia Goth, the most beautiful, somber, calming voice ever. She is an absolute gem and doll, and just to know that she is taking care of Shia just means that they're taking care of each other. Just good for him, man.
Good for him. I didn't know he was married.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Shout out my dog.
Love him.
I love you, Shia LaBeouf. You're the best, man. I would love to have you on the podcast one day. It would be an absolute dream. It'd just be a dream, just to talk about how your day is going, how your life is going, and we don't talk about your personal favorite cartoons, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out Shia LaBeouf, dude.
Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
And I want this clip just so that so he can see that, just so we can post it and just be like, everyone text Shia LaBeouf, we love him.
He's the best, man.
Also, Khleo Thomas, stop messing around. Come be on our podcast, man. You're the absolute legend, Mr. Powerline himself. Come be on the podcast. I've been following you since All Def, dude. Hurry up. You're a legend. Shout out Khleo Thomas. He's already liked and commented on one of our TikToks before.
I remember that.
And it was, dude,
we were
I was
way smaller than we are now.
Yes, dude. I was in tears. So I'm such a fan of Khleo Thomas, dude. He does live action anime stuff like that, like his choreography and stuff like that. Give him a Marvel role. Give him a DC role. Make him a superhero. Give him what he deserves. Also, I really hope you can find that Need for Speed PlayStation 2. Man, with all these terrible like CGI shows and movies coming out, what's not terrible? Sonic the Hedgehog and that entire franchise.
That's true.
Done incredibly well after we bullied the editors. And
they got bullied into being good.
Yeah.
They tried not to be.
Yeah, they did. They tried their own little... They tried their own little Super Marvel thing of like, well, we didn't read the source material. This is what we wanted him to look like. Well, no, this is what happens. You get bullied. You get threats. You almost get fired.
It was shit.
He gave him teeth like that, but he made him look like a human. What?
Oh,
Bad.
Creepy, bro. It was fucking weird.
Ugh. Anyway, they've already made Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 comes out this Christmas.
That's true.
And the Knuckles series came out.
It did. I watched a bit of an episode.
Dude, really good.
It looked good, man.
I really enjoyed the pilot. The animation was done really well. The CGI on Knuckles, Idris Elba, the fact that he was like, yeah, I'll do a show. I'm down.
Yeah,
like,
it's cool as shit.
Perfect. The fact that they have the best cast, dude, ever is so great. Because now you can just add Kid Cudi to the list. Like, what? You got James Marsden, Idris Elba, bro. Like Ben Schwartz. Like, it's so...
You got that boy John Wick coming in.
Dude, fucking Keanu Reeves' shadow is going to be legendary.
Dude, here's something that I appreciate after watching most of the first episode of Knuckles. Okay. So it's a throwback to cartoons to me. I don't know if it's that intentional. Yeah. But like between the movies and the shows in a connected universe, the character models look way better in the movies because like Sonic in the show is noticeably different than the movie. And I'm just like, fuck yeah. Like I know it's budget reasons, but I'm like, that's just so classic cartoons to me.
Yes.
For it to be so graphically different, but the same thing.
Yes.
You know? I really like that about it, which is just a stupid thing. Like, why do I like that about it? I don't know.
It's kind of like the Madagascar specials and shit like that, where like the animation was a little different, the voice actors weren't always back, but it still hit just as well.
It's like the Peter Griffin meme. It's like the show and it's the regular one. It's like the animated movie and it's like shaded differently or whatever. Like, it's so fucking true, bro.
Gosh dang it, man! You can't go wrong with it. We gotta talk about some bad stuff, buddy, because Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2 came out.
It's just not good.
And you are an unhappy little camper, my friend.
Dog, I should be creaming my pants over this movie. This movie was made for the DC nerd. Like, this Crisis event, it's... First of all, the whole comic event is so much better than trying to adapt it because you lose so much of the context trying to adapt it. So it's a hard storyline for them to put to screen properly. Right, but this is the type of thing where it's just tons of callbacks and cameos and whatever, references to, they show different, like, we get Batman Beyond, we get Batwoman, Batgirl, Robin, we get Damian Wayne, Robin, we get so much as to, like, do you know the Atomic Knights in DC?
Yes.
We get the Atomic Knights on screen. We get, like, all sorts of different versions of it should be something that I'm so fucking stoked for. Like as much as the first one was a Flash movie, when we talked about it, first one was fully like from the Flash's perspective, he was time slipping and going through these different points in times where it's all like converging on this antimatter wave that's going to destroy every Earth, at the same time or whatever. So it's like the whole movie goes through and Flash becomes an old man because he stops time, and him and Iris live in Flash time for about 60 years.
Love that.
Yeah, so they grow old together. And then Amazo absorbs some of Superman's life force. So he had speed that was comparable to Flash's. So he could communicate and exist with Flash in Flash time. Right, so in the first movie. So they existed like 60 years building these big tuning forks or whatever to vibrate the Earth at the frequency that they could pass through the antimatter wave unharmed, right? So the first one's a Flash movie.
Okay.
Movie 2 is a Psycho Pirate movie. Now, who is Psycho Pirate? I don't really know Psycho Pirate other than this movie. And I know a lot of DC characters, and that may be one that just slipped by me, but I don't know Psycho Pirate.
Time out. You know Danny Chase.
I don't know Psycho Pirate, bro. But this movie was Psycho Pirate's movie. He, like... It was... Okay, so the first one was Flash slipping in time, and so it was kind of like there were main characters because it was like the Crime Syndicate, and then it was like the Justice League here, but it was pretty sparingly.
Yes.
So this one was Psycho Pirate's arc doing his thing and shows his origin and why he's a villain and his powers. And then the other one is Kara Zor-El's Supergirl's origin.
Okay.
So she's saved by, have you ever heard of the Monitor?
Yes.
Okay, so she's saved by the Monitor, brought onto his ship. He exists in like nether space or whatever, so he's like outside of time.
Yes, so he's kind of like the Marvel's Watcher, kind of.
Yeah. So he watches
all the
birth and destruction of every universe or whatever is his thing. So he like saves Kara, and you know he like raises her. She lives there for a long fucking time, and then he sends her to Earth or whatever, or what she decides she wants to go to Earth, and then she goes to Earth, and that's why she was in the what's the League of Super Friends?
Yeah.
The future super, or the Legion of Super Friends.
Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah. So the future one, that's why she was in that movie. That's why she was in the other movies. But it's like she leaves and then he watches on the screen as like those movies happen. So it's just like weird time
skipping.
And then she comes back and like all that shit has happened. Like 20 years have passed on Earth. She like thought that her time with the Watcher was a bad dream and shit. And there's like all sorts of like, your three main characters are the Watcher and Psycho Pirate, which like most people probably don't know either one of them.
No.
And then Supergirl's the other main character because it's like she plays a big part in it. But it was just like all that's happening. Like that's the main thing, right? So they're all doing their thing, and Psycho Pirate's powers are to manipulate people's emotions. To like, if you're mad, he can make you madder, right? He can't. Okay. If you're mad, he can't make you sad.
Yeah.
He can just exaggerate your emotions and kind of force you into doing what he wants.
Right.
So that's his power. And then it's like all of this is happening, and at this time, there's a filler arc going on in this movie, which is absurd to say. Anything that Batman is on the screen for so far in the first two movies has been pure filler. Like, he's just the Tomorrowverse Batman. This Jensen Ackles Batman.
Oh my god, dude! You have been on this Jensen Ackles Batman for a long time, dude.
He's just a dickhead.
Yeah.
This Tomorrowverse Batman is just a dickhead. Like, I remember when we talked about it before, I told you about the line where he meets the like Earth 3 Dick Grayson. So not his Dick Grayson.
Yes.
And he's just like told him how much Bruce meant to him back on his world, and his Bruce's dad.
Yeah.
Took him under his wing, and his
response is like, "That's irresponsible.
That's terribly irresponsible." Yeah. So that's just from that we got to this point. Psycho Pirate's using that power, right, to kind of broadcast. At this point, the Monitor had given him some of his celestial power, I believe, for some reason. Because I guess Psycho Pirate was the only one that could.
Yeah.
Whatever their justification was. So he's like affecting everybody on these Earths. So all the heroes are like on these Earths fighting these shadow demons, right? So they're all down there. So their emotions are going crazy because Psycho Pirate's up there doing crazy shit with celestial power. And at one point, Dr. Fate gave him the power to hop dimensions too. So I don't know why that happened either. Must have missed that part. So he has that power, and then the celestial power.
Don't worry, the writers missed it too.
Right. And so, okay, so the Bat family's down here. It's Batman, Earth 1. Earth 3, Dick Grayson, Robin, Damian Wayne, Robin. Then you had Batgirl, Batwoman, and Batman Beyond.
Fuck yes. Yeah, Terry.
Okay,
Let's go.
Yeah, they were all like Earth 3, so they were different than Batman.
Yeah.
So Batman, this isn't his Gotham. This is Earth 3 he's on.
Yeah.
His Earth is destroyed. He's like the only one left.
Yeah.
And so he's like fighting crime, and he's just being a dick to them. Like they're trying to help him because he's like getting overwhelmed by the shadow demons, and he's just like, "Fuck you, go away, pussies. I don't like you. I don't condone kids in war." Which fair point, but
Touche.
Fair point.
But also, fuck you, you're Batman.
Yeah, but he's just such a fucking dickhead about it.
Superman doesn't kill. Batman employs children.
Yeah.
Two things
That's what we know.
tried and true.
He's gonna have a Robin.
Sorry. Hey, Captain, this Robin looks kind of...
What a clip.
His hair looks kind of funny, boss. He looks kind of suspicious.
Fuck.
He got a gun. Okay, and chill the fuck out, dude. Hey, Robin. What's up with O'Hannigan? He's staring at you. Yeah, me and his son playing on the same team. I think he recognizes me. Hey, O'Hannigan. The fuck is he waving in the air?
God damn it.
He getting aggressive there, Captain?
That's such a good clip.
Dude, such a good dude.
It's such a good fucking
Racist
clip.
Gotham cop is one of my favorite bits of all time.
It's such a good one.
Dude.
It killed in that clip.
So
Anyway.
Jensen Ackles Batman.
Well, yeah, okay, so they're down on there and their emotions are going crazy because of Psycho Pirate. So they start fighting each other.
Love it.
And so it's like Batman is fighting Robin and Batman Beyond at one time. Like they're going at him. And Damian Wayne's coming at him. Like, you know, they're all just kind of meleeing.
Yeah.
And so it comes to a head and they whoop each other up for a while. And then Batman says to Dick Grayson, do you remember I mentioned it as part of his dickheadery in the first time we talked about part 1 when Barry Allen brought Dick Grayson over to Bruce because he knew what was supposed to happen.
Yes.
And his parents had just died and Bruce took him to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this movie, they're whooping each other up because of their emotions and he beats the fuck out of Dick at one point. He just beats him down and he says, I was right to drop your counterpart off at the orphanage or whatever. He's just dropped that line. And then that was kind of the crux of the emotional like shit going crazy. But yeah, he is just a dickhead in every aspect. He is so unlikable. Even his stance on like kids shouldn't be in war, that's admirable. But he is still such a dickhead. It makes you forget about that one thing that's like, hey, he's kind of right about that. He fucking sucks.
What a dickhead.
He's a dickhead, bro.
I don't know how I feel about this, man.
My jaw was on the floor. I couldn't believe it.
Thank goodness James Gunn isn't doing any of this, man.
Thank God. If Jensen Ackles is DCU Batman, I'll jump off a fucking AMC.
No, dude, it's Reacher. Everyone knows Alan Richardson is going to be Reacher. Because you know why, Ray?
Why?
Because you don't fuck with
You
special
don't fuck
investigators.
with them, bro. Batman Beyond also. He was cool, but he had one line.
And it was Will.
Yeah, it was him, but, you know, 1 or 2 lines. It was just pointless.
God damn it.
It should have been Red Hood. Like, there was no reason Batman Beyond was there, honestly.
I
It
respect
was
that.
weird.
But also Jensen Ackles is Red Hood, the voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably
Which was
why.
weird because he was a really good Red Hood.
He was
a
in,
really good Red Hood.
he was the Red Hood, bro. Whatever it is. Whatever.
Yeah. This movie also had, I told you about John Constantine roaming the earth as like a beggar or whatever.
Yeah.
As punishment for
From,
rebooting.
Yes, from Apocalypse.
So he finally becomes John Constantine. And at the end of this movie, he is fighting. It's kind of dumb, actually. It's kind of dumb like Batman versus Superman. The Martha?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's fighting Green Lantern for some, like Jon Stewart. They're just fighting. And he keeps calling him Green Lantern. And Jon Stewart's like, that's not my name. My name's John. And he goes, John. Yeah, that's my name. I've been trying to remember it 1,000 years. And then he does like some magic shit and he snaps his finger and walks out and he's John Constantine. And now he remembers. But it was just like, my name's John. And it was, I guess he'd heard John for the first time ever. And it jogged his memory. But yeah, John Constantine showed up.
You know who would be a really good animated voice Batman? Keanu Reeves.
That'd be good. He did it for DC.
Oh, the
Super
supercars.
Pets.
The supercars.
The Super Pets.
Oh, Pets. Super
Yeah,
Pets. That's
the
what
League
it
of
was.
Super Pets
Yes.
or whatever. He was the. That was a really funny fucking Batman. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was that Batman.
Or was he Black Adams?
He wasn't the dog. He was actually Batman in that.
Oh,
He was
really?
the actual Batman. Yeah.
That's so
like,
great.
John Krasinski was Superman, and like I think there were bigger voice cast as the heroes because they were just barely in it. It's all about the pets. But
that's so
I'm pretty
sick.
sure he was actually Batman.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Pretty
What if he just kind of constantly fix everything in the third movie, just reads right into Superman?
Dude.
James Gunn's just like, oh yeah, I was a plan all along. Those two sucked, but I helped write the third one. Like,
Dude.
The Peacemaker shows up.
Let's go. One thing, my uncle's birthday is coming up.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure his Down syndrome is what he has.
Okay.
And his favorite thing in the world is the Warner Brothers logo. Like,
Okay.
that is his hyperfixation right now. And I can say this with 100% certainty. There is no bigger fan of the Warner Brothers logo in the world than my Uncle Ryan.
Okay.
That's his shit. So the reason I bring it up is Warner Brothers I don't know where to buy merch of just your logo. I have looked, and
Can't.
where the fuck do I get that stuff? He loves literally just the logo. Like, I don't know if like the water tower with the logo on it would be good enough. He loves just the logo. Like, that's the shit he loves.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remembered that. I wanted to talk about that before we went.
He's fucking making them at night. Dude, that's such a good fucking clip, dude. Shane Gillis.
What is it?
It's him talking about his Uncle Danny. And he was like, my Uncle Danny has Down syndrome. And he's like, probably living the best life ever, dude. He's like just eating grilled cheese and just hanging out, dude. He goes, even when we go out in public, he'll still eat grilled cheeses.
But
If they don't have grilled cheese out there, he'll pull one out of his fucking pocket.
find one, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know you'll see him fucking just. His dad will be like, that fucker's making up at night. I know he is. He's like, I'm not making them at night, Dad. And he said, they'll look at me and go, I'm making them at night.
Yeah.
And he said, I can just imagine him just there, just
2 a.m. Pitch black.
just hiding them. He goes,
Goddamn.
don't go in my room. Dude, that's the best fucking bit ever. It's just like, he's fucking making them at night. Let's go, dude. Uncle Danny.
Oh, man. Do you know the complete opposite vein? Do you know the actor Jermaine Fowler?
Yes.
He was in Ricky Stenicki.
Yes, he was also the son of Eddie Murphy in Coming to America 2.
Crazy. I
Yes.
never watched that. Did you ever watch his CBS sitcom, Superior Donuts?
No, I have not.
That is this. Okay, so me and Mom have a fun thing right now. We're both. My dad will go to bed at 9:30 sometimes. Like, he's always in bed early.
Yeah.
Me and Mom can stay up till 3 a.m. Just that, like, we're night owls. Or whatever. So we have been lately smoking weed and watching Superior Donuts at about 1:30 in the morning. And that show is starring Jeremiah Fowler, who was in Ricky Stenicki recently.
Jermaine Fowler.
Oh, is it Jermaine?
Yes.
Oh, Jermaine Fowler. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in Ricky Stenicki. Did great in that.
Fuck yeah.
But this was from like 2018, so it's like pretty old.
Yeah.
But it told a joke that like blew my mind the other day, and I just kind of want to talk about it.
Okay.
There's this character Foz in it.
Okay.
F-O-Z, I believe. He's Iraqi.
Okay.
And they made a joke in episode 3 that he is Saddam Hussein's cousin. And I just think for a CBS sitcom to call one of their secondary, like, main characters Saddam Hussein's cousin so casually was like, my mouth was open. Because it was like the thing where it was, Foz, what's your last name? And he, he tells his full name that blows Americans' minds or whatever. And it ends on Hussein. And he was like, the Todd Packer, whoever that real actor's name is. Yeah, he's in it. And he's like, any relation? And the guy's like, no. Okay, distant cousin. And then just move on. And I'm like, okay, even jokingly, fuck, that's crazy for CBS. Right? CBS is Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
not like making Saddam Hussein jokes.
It's not Fox. It's Last Man
That's some crazy
Standing.
implications for Superior Donuts. Like,
Oh, that makes me
Eddie Sagal's in it or whatever. Like, Saddam jokes.
classic, dude.
That's a weird show too, because you said you never watched it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like out of 10 jokes,
Yeah.
two of the jokes will be Foz saying the most racist thing you've ever heard in your goddamn life.
Okay.
The third one will be Todd Packer saying something really racist, and then it will be Katie Seagal being "I'm hot" and have sex.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is Jermaine. Okay, it's Jermaine Fowler being just the funniest fucking person in the world. Like, I can't remember the white guy. He's in Taxi. He's an older guy in the show.
Okay.
Whoever that white guy is from Taxi. He's in it. He's pretty funny too. He's like a deadpan, cranky old guy. Their relationship is real fucking funny. It's real like Poe and Shifu kind of like in that kind of way, you know, like the it's kind of that maybe a dumb way to put it. It made sense in my head.
No, dude, it does make sense.
I don't know. They just bust balls, and Jermaine Fowler is just really fucking funny. But like I said, 4 out of the 10 jokes are going to be the cringiest, most sitcom, or most racist shit you've ever heard. But the rest of the time,
pretty good.
You're gonna fucking like my mother literally cackles with laughter from damn near everything that comes out of Jermaine's mouth in that show.
Dude, shout out Jermaine Fowler, dude. You're a legend. Good. I remember when he was on Guy Code a long time ago, back when before on MTV. It was that TV show which is called Guy Code. Had Chris Stefano, Schultz, Pete Davidson, Dan Soder. All of these incredible actors now and comedians that are doing arenas and bigger than Netflix specials, and they're doing millions and millions of views on YouTube. Yeah, they all started in fucking Guy Code, man. It's crazy. Like,
I've never even heard of it.
Dude, Guy Code is...
I barely heard of it.
Pretty damn great. It was right around the time Fantasy Factory was the hit, before like Ridiculousness even was a thing. When Chanel was...
I had a friend that just...
Before Sterling came along. Before Big Black came along again.
He swore that was just the best, funniest thing ever, Fantasy Factory. And I just was never...
I enjoyed it.
I'd watch it with them. Yeah, but just... for like your best friend to look at you and say, this is like the best, funniest, best show you'll ever watch in your life. And then you watch something with them and it's just like...
I got to be honest, man.
Not good.
I don't hate that take, because if you were to sit me down and be like, hey... Until the last episode ends, I'm running these continuously. I would probably watch every single one in continuation, just because I'm like, dude, there's certain episodes that I probably haven't seen, or there's there's some random one like, dude, Bieber shows up one day, Shaq shows up one day, all the things when awesome. Big Cat finally shows up, or like when he's finally like doing the Wild Grinders, and then he redoes the Fantasy Factory, and
gotcha.
Before him and Black get back together, and it's still like him, it's still him, Big Cat. I know it's him, Big Cat, Drama, and Chanel, and Turbo, and it's like it's still like that little core group before Big Black comes back around. Like, dude, that show was great.
Yeah. See, I don't have any real opinion on it either way, but it's just the kind of thing where it was just so recommended by somebody that you really trusted their taste.
And you're like, damn.
But then he would be like, watch it with me, and it's like, what is it? Season 17, episode 4. I'm like, I don't know the references. I don't know anybody on this fucking show. And it's like the best thing ever for him. I'm like, okay, like it's fine. Like I'll watch it, of course.
Yeah, but it's not.
I don't know. It's not blowing my mind. I feel
that.
Yeah, that's a weird one that just always came up. That was the Scrubs of him.
Hey man, I'll watch either of those shows. Fuck it.
There's a lot I'll watch.
It's not Scrubs.
It's not Scrubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on another episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. Jensen Ankles, get your life together. James Gunn, please don't cast him as Batman. Man, what a hell of an episode, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. This is Saturday Morning Cartoons. We love you very, very much, and we will see you guys next time. Be safe.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
End credits? But I don't want it to end!